Hello there everyone, you've tuned in uxwbill, and in today's video we're continuing with the second of my new series exploring soon-to-be defunct retailers. For those of you who happen to recognize the architectural styling of the building behind me, no, it's not Sears that we're going to be talking about today, though it probably will be soon enough, unfortunately. No, rather we're talking about another Illinois native, and that would be the P.A. Bergner stores, a division of the Bon-Ton. The Bon-Ton fell on hard times financially a couple of years ago, and it's my understanding that their intention was to slim down their operations and restructure, but ultimately that did not happen for whatever reason. Perhaps their creditors became unhappy with the progress they were making. In any event, the remains of the Bon-Ton's divisions, including the P.A. Bergner stores, were sold to a set of different liquidators who are now moving everything out. All of the merchandise, store fixtures, even the building itself happens to be up for sale, and in just 4 days from now, they will be closing their doors forever. So before they do that, we're actually going to go inside and take a look around. Unfortunately, they have chosen to engage in a sleazy trick that many failed retailers before them have also done, and that is providing dubious sales on items that they're supposedly liquidating. A case in point, they had a 12,000 BTU window air conditioner in the store that they were selling for around $200. They claimed that was a 50% discount off of its nominal retail price of almost $400. And there's no deal to be had there, because you could go and buy that same window air conditioner at a big box store for the same money that Bergner's claimed was a really, really great sale. And it's just obviously not the case. I don't know if the prices have become any more realistic as the date of their closing has inched any closer or not, but we shall try and take a look. I'm also taking this video because those of you who might remember my Walmart video will know that I was asked not to record video in the store. I was using an actual video camera at the time. Today I'm shooting this video on a cellular telephone, an iPhone SE, if you really happen to care that much. And it'll be interesting to see if it attracts anyone's attention and they ask me to stop recording video in the store. One more anecdote before we go ahead and go in. A lot of people in this area, at least that I'm familiar with, have referred to Bergners as burglars, which you might think was an affectionate appellation until you look at the prices of the goods they sold. Now, granted, it's supposed to be an upmarket store catering to an upper crust clientele, but I still think their prices were pretty ridiculous, and I would imagine that is why they ultimately failed. So enough of my sitting here yakking. Let's go inside and take a look and see what things happen to look like inside the Bergner store before it closes forever. There it is, folks. I suppose if you're interested in the building, that you can take down that phone number, call them and see what they want for it. Although I would imagine it's out of my budget, and certainly many of yours as well, I'm sure. Stealthy fashion here, so the videography may not be the best. Good luck with that, ma'am.
Yes.
They actually say it's their last 2 days. The place is certainly thinned out when I was here about a month ago. did note with great interest that for some reason the air conditioning is a lot better up here. Wow, they're even selling that. So far, so good. Nobody's noticed, or if they have, they sure haven't said anything. Here's the elevator. Take it down to the main floor, and then I reckon we'll make a quick sweep and then head out of here. Must be secret floors you can't get to, based on the indicator. Yeah, it's a lot hotter down here. Well, there you have it, folks. Nobody ever said anything, so I assume they probably didn't notice. I don't know how many of you could hear it over the intercom system, but almost sounded like they had a carnival barker announcing the last of the last gas sales. Shoes were $6 a pair, in case you hadn't heard. Of course, by now, they've probably got exactly two kinds. The size that David wore and the size that Goliath, and nothing in between. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and certainly do feel free to leave a constructive comment if you happen to have one.